Welcome back, everybody. I figured I'd do a little video thinking of summer, trying to prepare for the heat. I end up running these Up Here Halo Edition fans, which have their own little special fan hub. So then I ended up picking up some of these other fans right here that have like normal 3-pin, 4-pin connectors. So then I picked up this SATA fan controller. It still only does about 58 CFM, I believe. It was helping a little bit more than the Up Here fans. I figured I might as well just go big or go home, right? So I came across these on Amazon, which do 200 CFM at 4,000 RPM. It was 26 bucks for a 2-pack. Looking at some of the stuff, it's 1.4 amps. And since I am into like RC cars, and I do know about wiring up speed controllers, and so I ended up coming across this speed controller with a dial on it, and pretty much it can in between 9 to 60 volts at 20 amps max at 15 bucks for that controller. And since each one of these can do 1.4 amps, on my rigs I run 4 fans, and then since everybody's got extra SATA wires, I was going to plug it into my server power supply breakout board. And then since everybody else still has their Molex ATX power wires, I cut that off to be able, so I can still plug it into the normal fan connector. I'm going to end up putting all this together. So I got it all wired together using a server power supply, using one of the old SATA connectors that I cut off the SATA part. Got it wired into the speed controller, which is adjustable. And then coming off of that, I used one of the old Molex connectors from a normal ATX power supply, which plugs right into the fan because it's got the Molex connectors. So with all that, it's about 25% right there. Yeah, let go. So that's at full right now. Puts off pretty good. I could easily see 200 CFM off of that. It's not as loud as an ASIC fan, but I don't know what CFM ASIC fans are, but it's kind of what this was branded underneath. So yeah, I can even shut it off all the way. Kills the power. So with me having that, decided to put it on top of the server power supply. So I got it all wired in, got it bolted down just so it can be there, and then basically I can adjust by turning them on and off. And I'll just turn them up a little bit. That's only maybe about 25%, maybe 30%. That's 100% right there. A little noisy, but I think it looks good. Sounds good. Whole lot of air. But I really don't plan on running these at 100%, maybe about 50%. Get 100 CFM at least. That's about 50% right there. So I got the fans installed. Yeah, they stick out just a little bit more than normal. That's what I normally had, but since I got bigger cards, I bumped them to the outside. But those ones, since I have shorter cards, I kept those fans on the inside. But I don't think it looks too bad. for what it is. Yeah. Looking good. Keeping it cool. And now that I can just reach back here, right on top of the server power supply is my knob that I can adjust. That's what I got going on, people. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. That's my little fan update. Thanks for watching, guys.